How to set up a profile in Concur. To access Concur, please reach out to your agency travel coordinator. If you don't know who your agency travel coordinators are, email statewide-travel-program@dgs.ca.gov for assistance. Upon accessing Concur, you need to complete your profile before you can book travel. Keep in mind that inaccurate information entered in your Concur profile will lead to inaccurate information in your travel reservations. Especially with air travel, an inaccurate name or date of birth will be grounds to deny boarding of the aircraft. It is your responsibility to ensure all information is entered accurately and updated whenever necessary. All required fields of the profile must be completed before travel can be booked. Visit our trainings resource page for access to more videos and guides. How to set up a profile in Concur. To begin the process, log into Concur. Please note that two-factor authentication is required to log into Concur. See our trainings resource page for more information about requesting a Concur profile, logging into Concur, and two-factor authentication. Click the profile icon in the top right corner. Click Settings to complete your profile. Click Personal Information. All fields marked with a red required are required and must be completed before travel can be booked. It is strongly encouraged to complete the remaining optional fields. You may notice there is a Save button under each section. You only need to save once, as each time you click Save, it saves the entire page. Fill in your first, middle, and last name as shown on your photo identification. You may be turned away at the gate if the name on your identification does not match your ticket. Once you have saved the page, your name will not be editable. To make any name changes, you need to reach out to your agency travel coordinator. Under Company Information, fill in your employee ID if applicable. If your agency has chosen to require expense information, such as fiscal reporting structure numbers or PCA or index coding, this information must be provided to complete the section. Please reach out to your agency travel coordinators with any questions you may have about other requirements in this section. If your agency participates in Concur's pre-trip approval process, you must enter your travel approver under Manager. See our trainings resource page for more information about pre-trip approvals. Once you have saved the page, your manager will not be editable. To make any changes to your manager, you will need to reach out to your agency travel coordinators. Next, we have work address. This is not required, but can be helpful when wanting to search for travel by company location. Home address is an optional section. Under contact information, you are required to include either a work or a home phone. You may provide a cell phone number as your home phone. Next is email address, which is another optional section. Here, you can add any email addresses you want to receive your trip information, including managers, travel coordinators, and personal emails. This section is not required because there is a way to send the trip itinerary to additional emails after the trip has been booked. See the video and/or guide, How to Share a Trip, for more information. Emergency contact is an optional section. Now on to travel preferences. The only required section of travel preferences is TSA Secure Flight. The remaining sections are not required, but allow your preferences to be added automatically when searching for travel. The profile allows travelers to enter and save their frequent traveler reward/loyalty program information. Please note that if you choose any of the discount rates, you must be able to provide proper identification or membership. For example, if you choose AAA, you must show your AAA card when checking into a hotel. The box for government travel rates/fares should not be checked, as it applies to federal government rates only. Entering your air travel preferences helps with filtering searches by desired amenities and communicate any special travel needs or requests to the vendor. When you add your preferred departure airport to your profile, it will automatically populate when searching for tickets. You can change this preference during the search process without returning to your profile. This section also allows you to notify the airline of any medical restrictions you may have. Setting your hotel and car rental preferences ensures that search results highlight options with amenities that match your needs.
For executive branch agencies only.
Please note that the state does not reimburse the cost of renting an in-car GPS system or ski rack. The state follows federal guidelines allowing travelers to retain frequent traveler benefits or brand loyalty programs for personal use. You may add any frequent traveler and/or advantage programs you belong to. To add, click the Add a Program button. You can add up to 5 programs at a time in the pop-up box after clicking Add a Program. Indicate if the vendor is air, rail, rental car, or hotel by selecting the correlating icon. Choose the vendor in the carrier drop-down menu. Add the frequent traveler number. Ensure the number is exactly as it appears on your card. If you would like this vendor to appear when searching for travel, click Search this vendor. Complete these steps up to 5 times to add up to 5 frequent traveler programs. After adding your programs, click Save at the bottom of the pop-up box. If you have more than 5 rewards program numbers, you may click the Add a Program link again to add any additional programs. Important: ensure the rewards program numbers are input correctly, as incorrect numbers can cause direct billing issues. For example, enterprise rewards numbers are 7 characters and national rewards numbers are 9 characters. Next is the Unused Tickets section. This section stores any applicable unused airline ticket credits. Unused airline ticket credits must always be utilized for future business trips. Contact your agency's travel coordinator for more information about unused ticket credits. Within the TSA Secure Flight section, you must provide your birth date and gender. If you have a TSA PreCheck known traveler number, you may enter it. If you participate in the PreCheck program, please note that it is a non-reimbursable expense for executive branch agencies. Entering your TSA PreCheck number does not guarantee access to the TSA PreCheck security checkpoint. Please see the TSA PreCheck website for more information. If you are traveling internationally, you must enter your passport or visa information. This is not required if you are not traveling internationally. Ensure the passport and/or visa information is accurate. Inaccurate information may result in being turned away upon check-in. Next, we have assistants and travel arrangers. A travel arranger or assistant has permission to book travel on your behalf. You can add as many travel arrangers or assistants as you would like, but only one can be your primary assistant. The primary assistant has the added benefit of always receiving emails with your trip itineraries, travel changes, and cancellations. You can add an assistant by clicking on the Add an Assistant link. A pop-up window will appear. In the assistant field, start typing the person's name. A drop-down menu will appear showing people from your agency with profiles in Concur matching your entry. Whomever you choose to be your travel assistant must have a Concur profile before you can search for and choose them. If they do not have a Concur profile, they will not show up as an option. To choose someone from the list, simply click their name. Check Can Book Travel for Me and/or Is My Primary Assistant for Travel as required. Click Save Changes when you have chosen your travel arranger/assistant. When the page refreshes, the new travel arranger or assistant will appear in your profile. The last section is credit cards. Airfare, rail tickets, and rental cars are billed directly to your agency and do not require or allow use of a personal credit card in your Concur profile. If your agency participates in the virtual card program for lodging, a personal credit card is not required in your Concur profile. If your agency does not participate in the virtual card program, a personal credit card is required to hold any hotel rooms or reservations. Your credit card information will be encrypted. This means that once the information is entered, even you won't have access to the complete card number. To add a credit card, click Add a Credit Card. A pop-up will appear. Enter the card information by typing the display name, card number, and cardholder name, and then use the drop-down menus for card type and expiration date. Since airfare, rail tickets, and car rentals are directly billed to your agency, you only need to check hotel reservations under the use this card as a default for section. Enter the billing address for the credit card. Once the credit card information is added, click Save. Once your profile is complete, click any of these Save buttons throughout the page. After clicking Save, the Profile Options page will reload with a Profile Saved note in the top right corner.
How to make changes to a profile in Concur.
If you want to make any changes to your profile, click the profile icon in the top right corner. Click Settings to make changes to your profile. You can choose any section of the profile that you need to edit. For example, adding another travel assistant. You can add information or make changes to any section except your name or manager. To change your name or manager in Concur, you must reach out to your agency travel coordinators. As a traveler, your first resource for all travel-related inquiries is your agency travel coordinator. Other helpful resources are shown on the screen now and are linked in the video description below.